Thank you for joining me. My name is Emmanuel. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Python syntax. Python, as I've told you in the last video, is a very popular programming language. And one of the reasons why people like to work with Python is because of the syntax. It is easy to read and also easy to write. So here, I'm going to be looking through the basic syntax and some key concepts in Python, which I believe is going to be useful as you continue your journey of learning data analysis. The number one thing that I would like you to look at is the comments. When you are writing your code in Python, you need to put comments. And the reason why you put a comment is that when you are working in a team, you have other team members that needs to know what you are doing. So when you put a comment, then it is easy for them to know why you have why you did why you make your decisions and stuff like that. So if you want to write a comment, what you need to do is you put this hash in front. And once you push hash, you now write you can see this is a single line comment. And that is how you make a comment. And it is possible for you to there are different kinds of comments you can make. You can also do something like this. And then this. And then you can close it up. And this is a multi-line comment. So those are the ways you can make comments in Python. The next we are going to be talking about is variable. In Python, there is no command for declaring variable. All you need to do is to create it yourself. You can see that for this variable x equals to 5, that means you've assigned x to 5. And then y equals to hello world. We will soon be talking about data type, but you can see this x equals to 5, this is an integer, and y equals to hello world, this is a string. And then if we move forward and we look at data types, there are various data types in Python. The most popular: integer, float, string, list, tuple, dictionary. There are so much. For integer, you can see an integer is 100. A float is a decimal and like 110.5. A string, for example, hello world. List variable, this is a list. You have a bracket and then there's a comma between each of them. And for a tuple, look at it's different from the square brackets. And then obviously we have the dictionary. You can see in a dictionary, it is a key value pair. For this key, it has this value. The next thing that we go to is indentation. We can put Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code. For example, if 10 greater than 5, print. So this line is part of the if block. So that is why you have the indentation to indicate that. We also have the if-else statements. We are going to still be talking about it deeply, but you can see A equals to 2. Let's look at this example. A equals to 2, B equals to 330. If B greater than A, you print B is greater than A, or if A equals to B, print A and B are equal, else. So with if-else statements, for Python, you are able to instruct the program to do what you want. If this is possible, do this. If not, do something else. And that is how easy it can be for programming. And then another one is loops. For loops, that is when, for example, you have this list of apple, banana, cherry, a list of fruits. You can say for fruits in fruits, for each fruit in this list of fruits, print fruit. So, stuff like that you can do with Python. And then obviously, if you go to functions, uh, you can have some block of codes, and with them, when you wrap it up in a function, it will always do that thing. The advice is that each time you are using a function, you should only do a single thing. Don't let a function do too much so that it is easy for you to. But when you have that block of code, for example, look at this function. My function, country equals to Norway, print I am from country. So this function is able to tell which country you are. All you need to do is you need to indicate the name of the country that you want. So, and the next one is Class, we are not going to be going deeply into the classes, but because that is object-oriented programming, we might do some intro, but we won't be going too much into it in this course. But a class is helpful, especially when you want to build scalable programming language. And then error handling, you can try you can use the try and except, for example, to handle errors. Try this. If there's an error, except print this. So we've gone through many of the syntax for Python. Most of it, the most important that I would like you to focus on at this stage is focus on the comment, the variable, the data types. Others we are still going to be talking about deeply in the course of the course. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next.